Lesson 6 Verbs. Subject-Verb Agreement. Verbs. Verbs are words that show the action or state of being. List of 100 verbs. Analyze, create, estimate, involve, respond, admit, evaluate, participate, seek, compensate, deduct, believe, link, remove, commit, implement, prioritize, assess, exceed, advocate, select, consent, demonstrate, illustrate, locate, validate, communicate, impose, survive, approach, derive, confirm, occur, administer, conduct, invest, purchase, survey, clarify, comprise, integrate, deviate, pursue, allocate, proceed, explain, perceive, convert, summit, detect, restore, diminish, state, enforce, retain, finish, give, establish, monitor, publish, coordinate, exclude, justify, rely, grant, occupy, modify, substitute, adapt, comprehend, eliminate, prohibit, happen, explore, anticipate, impress, contact, evolve, predict, know, define, function, legislate, achieve, conclude, focus, constrain, demand, imply, publish, specify, contrast, require, assist, consume, obtain, restrict, alternate, entitle, lead. How to solve subject-verb agreement? There are 3 steps for that. First step, identify the subject of the sentence. Step 2, decide if the subject is singular or plural. Step 3, decide which verb form will match the subject. Rules for subject-verb agreement. If our subject is singular, we will take singular verb with that. That means, along with the verb in the sentence, if it is written in simple present tense, s or es would be added. Plural subject, that means the word or the noun in which s is added to make it plural. With that subject, plural verbs will be used. For example, were, are, have. You is a plural subject, so we will always take plural verb with that. For example, were, do, are, have. Subject-verb agreement. Subjects and verbs must agree with one another in number, singular or plural. Singular subjects take singular verbs. Plural subjects take plural verbs. For example, the sun shines brightly in the sky. In this sentence, sun is a singular subject and the sentence is written in simple present tense. And the verb here is shines. First form of the verb is shine, and we have added s to that because our subject sun is singular. So, with singular subject, singular verb is used. Next example, the stars shine brightly in night. In this sentence, subject is stars and it is plural. As we can see, S is added to that. That is making it plural. And the verb in this sentence is shine without S. This sentence is also written in simple present tense. And that is why with plural subject, the verb is used shine without adding S or ES. You need to remember this, that with singular subjects we always take singular verbs, and with plural subjects we always take plural verbs. Plural subjects plus plural verbs. Some examples are given. Plural subject, the dogs. Plural verb, chase, the cat. Plural subject, the students. Plural verb, work hard. Plural subject, Suzanne and Karen. Plural verb, drive to work. With pronoun I, we use am, and in its plural form we use are. With pronoun you, we take are, and the plural of that also would be are. He, she, it. With these pronouns, the verb that we take is, and the plural of these pronouns is they. And with they, we take plural verb are. Subject-verb agreement. With subjects I, we always take am. With subjects you, we, they, we take are. With subjects he, she, it, we take is. With subject I, you, we, they, we take do. With subject he, she, it, we take the verb does. With subjects I, you, we, they, we take have. With subjects he, she, it, we take has. With subjects I, you, we, they, we take first form of the verb in which we don't add S or ES. With subjects he, she, it, we take first form of the verb plus S that makes it, for example, here it is making it talks. Remember one thing, the pronouns I and you take a plural verb. For example, you are not alone. I sympathize with the prosecutor who covered his ears. In example 1, you are not alone. With you, we took the verb are, which is a plural verb. And in next sentence, I sympathize with the prosecutor who covered his ear. We take first form of the verb sympathize without adding S or ES to that. Let's do this exercise by choosing the correct verb. Caleb plays football, because Caleb is the singular subject, so it should take singular verb also. The dogs bark loudly. Dogs is a plural subject, so it should take plural verb with that is bark. We is a plural subject, so it also should take plural verb with that, that is bake. We bake cake on Sundays. Sergio is somebody's name and it is singular, so it should take singular verb with that, that is writes. Sergio writes in his book. Dana and I. There are two people as subjects, so it is clearly seen that it is a plural subject, so it should take plural verb with it. Dana and I sing in the choir. The man talks to his doctor. Can you make sweet bread? Use of singular verbs. Singular verbs are used with singular countable nouns. For example, the boy is throwing the ball. Another example, that kite is flying high. In first example, the boy is singular and it is countable also. That is why is has been used with it. That is a singular verb. In next example also, kite is singular subject. So that is why is, which is also a singular verb, has been used with it. Next, singular verbs are used with uncountable nouns. For example, the milk is kept in the fridge. Another example, rice is eaten in lunch. In first example, milk is uncountable noun that cannot be counted. That is why the verb is has been used with it. In next example, rice is an uncountable noun or subject. So with it, singular verb is has been used. Third, singular verbs are used with collective nouns. A collective noun is treated as singular. For example, the army of soldiers is marching in the ground. Another example, the crowd is shouting. In first example, army is a collective noun and it's a subject of this sentence. So, with this collective noun, singular verb is has been used. In next example, crowd is a collective noun. And as you know that a collective noun is treated as singular. So with this collective noun, singular verb is has been used. Next, singular verbs are used with numbers used for money, weight and distance. For example, 3 lakhs rupee is a huge amount. 2 kilometers is not a long distance to walk daily. In first example, 3 lakhs rupees is a number that is used for money. So with it, singular verb is has been used. In second example, 2 kilometers is used here for a distance. So that is why singular verb is has been used with it. Now let's know where we use plural verbs. First, with plural countable nouns. For example, the boys are throwing the ball. Next example, those kites are flying. In example A, the boys is a plural subject, that is why it took are, which is a plural verb with it. In next example, those kites is a plural noun or plural subject. That is why plural verb are has been used with it. Second, plural verbs are used with two singular nouns joined by and. For example, Rita and Noori are sisters. Another example, both Sarita and her sister are doctors. In example A, Rita and Noori. Rita is a singular noun or singular subject. Noori is another singular subject, but both singular subjects have been added or have been joined with conjunction and. So that is why it took the verb are with it, which is a plural verb. In next example, Sarita and her sister. Sarita is a singular noun. Her sister is another singular noun. But both the singular nouns, Sarita and her sister, have been joined here with conjunction and. That is why it is also taking are, which is a plural verb with it. Next, plural verbs are used with nouns that are always plural. For examples, these headphones are better than the previous one. Headphone is always used as plural subject. That is why plural verb are has been used with it. Another example, these trousers are too tight to wear. In this example, trousers is a subject and trousers is always used as plural subject. So that is why our plural verb has been used with it. Next, plural verbs are used with collective nouns that are taken to be plural. As you can see in the example, the verb should match the noun judges. The example is, the judges of the panel are supposed to discuss the case before giving the judgment. Plural verb is also used with I as the subject. For example, I sing well. Second example, I write poetries. In example A, I has been used as the subject here, and when I is used as a subject, the verb is used without adding s or es to that if it is written in simple present tense. So here the sentence is written in simple present tense and it took first form of the verb with it without s and es. That is considered as the plural verb sing. Example 2, again I has been used as the subject, and here also first form of the verb has been used without adding s or es to that. That is considered the plural form of the verb. Next, if the subject is you, then also we take plural verbs with that. For example, you are very sensitive. You are an amazing player. In both the sentences, you has been used as the subject. That is why in both the sentences, are has been used or taken as the plural verb. Now let's talk about verbs with or without objects. Read the following sentences. The boy chased the thief. The boy chased. In first example, The boy chased the thief. You can see the boy is a singular subject. Verb that is used here is chased, and the thief is an object here. In the first sentence, if you see, the action of the verb chased passes from the boy, who is doer of the sentence, to the thief, who is receiver of the sentence. In a sentence, the doer is the subject and the person or thing affected by the verb is called the object. In first sentence, the boy is the subject and the thief, which is affected by the verb chased, is the object. The second sentence is the boy chased, and the action chased stops with the doer, the boy. It does not pass on to an object, thus the verb does not have an object. Let's see some examples of verbs without objects. My mother cooks deliciously. Rahul paints beautifully. In first sentence, my mother is subject and cooks is the verb. There is no object in this sentence, as deliciously is an adverb. Second sentence, Rahul paints beautifully. In this sentence, Rahul is the subject, paints is a verb, and there is no object in this sentence also, as beautifully is an adverb only. Now let's see some examples of verbs with objects. She is making chapati. Rahul is painting the picture. In first example, she is the subject. Making is the main verb. Chapati is the object. So here verb is having object. In next sentence, Rahul is subject. That means the doer of the sentence. Painting is main verb here. And what is being painted by Rahul? The picture. And the picture is object here. So these two sentences, she is making chapati and Rahul is painting the picture, have objects with the verbs. That's all for the day. Thank you.